What's up guys, my name is Bailey and welcome back to another one of my videos. In this video, I've got some good news and some bad news for all of you guys. Let's start with the bad news first. So the bad news is that I've been not making as much money as I have been on my YouTube channel through the advertisements and monetization. But the good news is I can go over my YouTube analytics right now to show you why that has been the case and how you guys can prevent this in your future videos. So you guys can learn from my mistakes and take all the tips I give you guys in this video to make sure that you guys can continue growing on YouTube. Now before I jump into this video, if you guys enjoy this type of content where I go over my YouTube analytics and go over everything on my YouTube channel and stay transparent with you guys, please smash that like button for me. If you guys want more content like this, hit the subscribe button down below. Now without any further ado, let's just jump straight into my computer to show you guys those analytics. So here we are on my YouTube Studio dashboard, and right here smack in the middle where it shows the channel analytics as a summary, you guys see these red numbers. Now these red numbers are an indication that you're not making or getting as many views or watch time or revenue on your videos altogether for the last 28 days. So they're comparing the last 28 days to another time frame. So right now I'm about 10% down on my views, which makes it so I'm 9% down on revenue and watch time. So let's jump into the analytics here to show you guys the specifics as to why that is happening. So here we are on the analytics page. It's showing the last 28 days from October 22nd until today, which is November 18th. Let's dive into the revenue tab at the very top. And if you guys watched my previous videos where I updated you guys on how much I earned on YouTube every single month, you guys know that this video right here, which is where I teach people how to get free thermal labels from UPS, that video was a very popular video and it was making me over $100 every single month. As you guys can see, for the last 28 days, which is just a little bit under the 1 month mark, it's making about 90 bucks for the last 28 days. So that is one reason, and then the second reason is some of my other videos are not performing that well as well. So here is the video on ungating on Amazon for toys, and that's making me $65.79 for the last 28 days. So if we're jumping into, let's just go into October altogether, just to show you guys a comparison between the last 28 days and October. So as you guys can see right here, this one's making $128 versus the $89 that I showed you earlier. And then this video is making me $99 and it was only making me $65 for the last 28 days. So those are just the top two videos on my channel that I'm reviewing and showing you guys. But that most likely means that some of my other videos will probably not perform that well for this month. So that's why the revenue is probably a little bit lower this month than it will be for October. So just looking at the monthly estimated revenue, as you guys can see, I was growing every single month. I was gaining more revenue every month. And when I did the video for October, I did speculate that I was gonna make around 500 to 600, hopefully 600, to continue growing my channel. So one thing to note here is that I talked about growth on my YouTube channel, but just know that growing doesn't always mean that you're getting more revenue. The way I talked about growth is growing my revenue. So when I was editing this video, that's just one thing that came up, so I'm just clarifying that when I'm talking about growing, I'm talking about growing the revenue on your channel. Now, it doesn't seem like I will hit the 600 mark, but I might come close to hitting the $500 mark. I'm not complaining that I'm not growing, but I wanted to show you guys that on my channel that there are some ups and downs. You can't always speculate that your channel is always going to continue to grow every month. There's going to be some hiccups along the way. I did have a good run from June to October where I did get an increase in revenue month after month, but sadly it's going to come to a dip, and hopefully I can bounce back and continue growing from December onwards. But if not, you just gotta ride the wave. On YouTube, it's gonna be very volatile. There's gonna be ups and downs. You can't really speculate as to what you're gonna do next month, just because YouTube can change a lot of their algorithm things, and they can change some of their RPMs depending on what advertisers wanna pay. So it's just a generalization of what you're planning on making. But some of the reasons why you probably won't be making that much, just looking at my channel altogether. If you go back into the analytics tab, you guys can see that for the last 28 days, I'm at 69K views. If you go into October, I was at 88,000 views for October. And same with the watch time, I'm at 3.5 thousand watch time for October for the last 28 days, I'm at 2.7 thousand. So it is a little bit less than what it normally was in October. So that could be one factor as to why I'm not making that much money, because more views generally means that you're gonna get more watchers, which then means they're gonna watch more ads on your videos, which then correlates to revenue. Because I'm not getting that many views for the last 28 days, that's why I'm not getting as much revenue. Another thing that could affect this is also the RPM, like I've already stated. So let's go into a specific video here. Let's just go to this one on how to get ungated on Amazon. So let's just go ahead and change this for October and compare it to the last 28 days. So for October, the RPM is $79.46 versus the last 28 days, which is gonna be $72.48. So that's a couple bucks off of the RPM per 1,000 views. So that's just one video, but if my RPM dropped on a lot of other videos, then I'm not gonna be making a lot of money on top of the views that are not coming to my videos initially. So that's another factor that can play into it. Another factor that I came across is that recently I've been uploading videos that have not been that long. When you're uploading videos that are 8 minutes or longer, you're able to monetize or add more advertisements on your videos. So if someone's watching your video, they can have an advertisement in the beginning of the video, they can have one at the end of the video, and you can also put some in the middle of the video at like 4 minutes or even 6 minutes, which I've done in the past. But since I'm publishing content that's not that long, and I'm publishing content that's like 3 or 4 minutes long, then I'm not able to add those additional advertisements, which then means that I can't make more money. So those are a couple ways as to why my revenue is not as high as it was in October. But like I said, you're just gonna have to ride the wave. There's gonna be ups and downs on YouTube. So if you are decreasing in revenue or views, don't be not motivated to continue to make content. Continue to post content. Just learn from your mistakes, learn from my mistakes, continue to try to upload videos that are 8 minutes or longer. But sometimes the topic that I go over in my videos isn't that long, so I'm gonna have to try to find a way to add additional content in those types of videos so that those videos can end up being 8 minutes or longer. So that is pretty much what I have for you guys in this video. Hopefully this video helped you guys. Hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes. If you guys have any questions at all, please drop it down in the comment section down below, because I answer almost every single comment you guys leave down there. If you guys enjoy this content, please smash that like button for me. And if you guys want more content like this, hit the subscribe button down below and turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss any content I upload in the future. And like always, I will catch you guys all in the next video. Peace.